everyone, Dave here from Banded Badgers, and this unboxing is all about Dungeons and Dragons Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse. But this very, very special edition is from our friends at Beadle Grimm's. This is their next DM Vault. Now, previously you may have seen this one. This was the Keys from the Golden Vault. This is the GM Vault. But this takes that and adds a hell of a lot of spice. This thing is huge. It's heavy. It's a metal tin. It's got fantastic artwork, and all of this bit here, you can see. I'm going to bring it up to the light. I put the lights on just so you can actually see how raised it is. It's got that kind of pushed out bevel effect. It's absolutely gorgeous. All over the title, all over that bit. Not that bit, but all over this bit. Now, this you can find on Beadle Grimm's website right now, purchased directly. Here in the UK, you're going to look at £190. Okay, but this thing is big. This is a metal tin. It is heavy. We have artwork all over it, but that's not the reason why you're going to buy it. You're going to buy it for all the goodies that are inside. Now, just like the previous DM Vault, you get a ton of stuff, and probably, well, actually, you get even more, because look at the size of this tin. You get even more in this, but you do not get the adventure. You're going to have to buy that separately. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I love the fact that Beadle Grimm's, when they do their adventures, they break it down into different modules. But Planescape, they've done it a little bit differently. It's a DM Vault. But yeah, look at this. As we turn this over, oh, you can see that. All of that nice embossed or pushed out print. I don't know how you do it. Whatever it's called. Is utterly gorgeous. This thing is huge. Probably physically of similar size to their gold editions. Saltmarsh, Eberron, those kind of things. Why they've upscaled it to metal, I don't know, but it is gorgeous. So I'm just going to set that to a side so we can take a proper look on the inside. Now here we go. Here is the usual letter from the guys, which I absolutely love. I think this is one of their things that makes their things unique. This isn't one of the limited tins, but this has a letter from the team all about the product that you've got in your hands and a complete breakdown of what's in the tin. There you go. What's in the tin? Just as we do what's in the box, they have what's in the tin. So you can see, look, poster maps, barrel maps, in-world handouts. What else we got? DM player aids. We got some artifacts. We got 40 encounter cards there, specific obviously to Planescape. We've got a bonus encounter because the story for this one, and you can see some extra items there from Beadle Grimm's. Why not? Why not? The story takes you between. There is a small adventure. I say small. It takes you from level 3 to level 10, and then it jumps. Now there is a reason. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a reason. It jumps to level 17. So what Beadle Grimm have done is they've added in a bonus encounter. So there you go, when they jump to the 17th level later in the adventure. So they help you come to terms with what's going on. I'll leave it at that. Now this, as you can see, look, if I just give you a sneak peek of all the goodies which are in here, look at this. It is packed full of stuff. So this is a nice little folder. Again, it mimics the outside of the tin. We can open this, vomp, and here you've got the DM folder of everything you need. We got more. I didn't know he was going to be there. So if anyone is a fan of Planescape, back in the 90s, there was a Planescape computer game called Torment. And no one knew what the hell they were doing because the characters kept dying. And Mort was there to kind of lend a hand of what was going on. And they had some really, really cool stuff. There was an amazing assortment of this comic character who was your sidekick, and he told you everything that was going on and what you were doing wrong, especially what you were doing wrong. It's lovely to see him back. He is back. I just thought that would be something just for the computer game, but no, he's back. So inside, here we go. Historic and planar field reporting. Here is the notebook. Look at that. Gorgeous artwork. Now, in the book itself, these skulls are highly, highly stylized. There is so much stuff going on that it looks great. It does look amazing. And I'm just waiting for the camera to catch up. There we go. I'm back. there is so much stuff there. Let's have a flick through here. So this is a notebook. They did one of these, something similar, in the Dragonlance box set, their Steel Edition. And that was amazing. That was absolutely gorgeous. So it's really nice to see more stuff here. There you go. Again, if you want to read, I'm not going to read everything out, but if you do want to read, remember, you have control of the pause button. But I will be putting some photos up on Instagram, as always. So go and check that out. Instagram.com/BandofBadgers if you want a closer look at some of these absolutely beautiful goodies. I like that. That's really, really nice. Now we also have, there's a ton of stuff here. The DM Vault Elements. This is everything you need to break it down. So you've got, so the book is broken down into chapters, obviously, and you've got part 1, Schemes and Sigil. Now this is the adventure. So the adventure is Turn of Fortune's Wheel. That's the name of it. The Planescape book itself is a source book, a monsters manual, and a short adventure. I say short, it is 3 to 10, but you do go up pretty fast. And there are some twists and turns along the way. But this contains everything you need. It just kind of gives you a quick list of what you need to dig out when you start hitting these chapters. You don't necessarily want to take everything, and you don't want to have everything out so the players get to see everything. You want to slowly marinate your players, slowly give them the pieces that they need. But everything is here. This is for DMI's own. Oh, lovely gold coins there. They all become relevant as well. That is a thing. So everything you see here is relevant. So over here, we're going to start on this side. Let's try and give you a bit more space as well. There we go. Lovely artwork. Is this just artwork from the... It is. So we have some bigger artwork from the adventure. Oh, look, the cranium rats. Ooh. So a great... Can you work out what's good? This is the very start of the adventure, by the way. So there you go. You got to kind of work it out. I love it. We may actually play this as well. We're currently doing Dragonlance, but this may be our next adventure. We'll have to see. I know Vecno is coming, and as Vecno is coming, we'll have to see how long that will take to come through, because it is going to be pretty busy. There we go. Right, more of that. Chapter 14. Okay, look at this. I mean, this artwork is not original artwork from Beadle Grimm. This is original Dungeons and Dragons. All this artwork is in the book if you buy it, or rather when you buy it, because not only do we have loads of players for Dungeons and Dragons, but you have loads of collectors for Dungeons and Dragons. I'm one of the collectors. There we go. Beautiful artwork, and it's actually nice because we do have that it's on card, and I like this as well. Normally with Beadle Grimm's books you have the half size, not exactly A5, more like DL size, to hand out to your players. They're double-sided. This is nice. I like this idea. These are the DM maps. So what I tend to do, so obviously the maps of these are going to be in the tin. We'll get to that point. But what I use these for, and I'm assuming these are still wipeable laminate. It feels a little bit different. Is I will use my dry wipe or my wet wipes, depends on whichever I need to use, and I'll mark on here encounters, traps, treasures, that kind of thing, so I know what to activate when players get there. So each of these should be for the bigger areas. There we go. The inverse hideout. The cursed escape. Look at that. See? That lovely dragon head there. It's not a real skull. The vile hunt camp. Dinosaur cage. So some of it's marked up. Like it. The courier. Just get your seating positions. And the walking citadel. Now we did see that on one of the other pieces of art there. But look. Even the maps are gorgeous. I mean, look, I can bring that all the way in. You can see what's on that table. What do you think they're playing there? And look, wow. Fortune's Wheel. Boom. So there we go. That's Fortune's Wheel is obviously the name of the adventure. Trying not to give too many spoilers away. For those of you who know, you know. If you have any questions, do put it in the comments below, and I will send it over to the guys and see if I can get you some answers. Here is Sigil, the City of Doors. This is like a tourist leaflet, which I think is great. Again, real world handouts. Icewind Dale was fantastic. So it had all these different newspapers and things from all the different 10 towns. This is kind of the same thing. There are not exactly hints and tips, but there are things in here which are relevant to the game. You've just got to get your players to read it. And these kind of things I put out during character creation. So when we do a session 0, physically around the table, I will put these out as well as the world map, that kind of thing, to let the players start creating their characters, give them some background knowledge. And when they start figuring these out, when they're having a cup of tea and a biscuit, and you start talking about things, and they go, oh, but what does this mean? And they put it into their character. That's a really nice thing to have. We've also got, here we go, for this background. This is Margie's Memory Tracker. Now you can give one of these to each of your players, or not, depending on how tight you want to be. They are lovely, but yeah, they are supposed to be used. If you're paying this amount of money, again, it's £190 in the UK. That's going to be over $200 in the US, probably closer to $250. Don't assume the GM is going to buy everything. What if you've got a gaming table? Chip in. If you want to play something or play something new, chip in, and that way you get, your part of the money is going to pay for this. It's lovely quality card, lovely quality paper. This is not thin. This is not. I'll say it's not cheap. I don't know. Buy it on bulk. It probably is, but it is. It is lovely. Really, really nice. So you're going to have a whole thing in here of things that happen. Again, I can't tell you too much because it's kind of part of the game. Hopefully you're intrigued by that. Look at this. Wow. This is lovely. This is really... Put it next to the mic. Really thick card. This is not paper. So here it is. I'm not going to tell you everything. You can see, again, pause it. You'll be able to read it. Be fine. There's some stuff at the bottom there. Stuff at the bottom. And look at this. This is incredible. Now, let's try and get a better look at this. Look at that. It is just wow. That is amazing. That is lovely. And again, fantastic handout for the table, the players to have. Here we have some more. And I like the odd sizes. I do. I'm not going to tell you what they are. So you can keep on thinking. Honoured guests, welcome. I've been expecting you. That's a hell of a signature. Again, really, really nice thick. It's not thin. I know we've seen in recent editions the paper has been thin. This is not. This is cut yourself paper cut card. Much more durable. This is lovely. Different materials as well. We're getting back. If anyone picked up Saltmarsh, if you haven't picked up Saltmarsh, the Ghost of Saltmarsh, the Sinister Silver edition, that was my first box. I bought that and Avernus, but Saltmarsh turned up first, and the quality of papers in those was incredible. And this is harking back to that. There are a lot more things in here which are far more durable, which means you can play it again with different players if you wanted to. That's the nice thing. Oh, I don't. We've got a few. Are we going to have 5? 1, 2, 3. We are. 4. Oh, we got more. Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is a reason. If you don't know, it's going to be a really nice surprise. But all of this tucks into the handy folder, as you can see. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. So all of that stays nice and packed in there, and I love it. Great stuff. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't see that when we initially had a look. This is a canvas map. Wow, look, you can see. Can you see the thread on that? It's not cloth. It's not a cloth map. It's a canvas map. Now this is going to be big. It's going to be too big for me to put on the camera, but you're looking at A2 size for this. Well, not tablecloth size. This is big, but you've got the two elements. You've got the different bits and pieces. Oh, you can see here. So we've got that one and that one. There you go. So you can see it all. Got to wait for the camera to catch up that time. Look at this. Lower ward, the Hive ward, Hall of Information, Civic Festival, the Great Gymnasium, where people sign up for a year and never truly go. Probably every New Year's, sign up, go through it all. Right, so that's the cloth map. Oh, there's another one as well. So they certainly have not skimped on this one. We've got this is the Outlands, and look, it's all branded Dungeons and Dragons Outlands. This is something as well that these are so nice, these maps, that if you have a gaming room, you might want to not just put these out, but actually put these up in a frame. But because they're quite tactile, I would take the glass out, take the perspex out, and just have a frame and this. I like that a lot. So you've got two whole maps for those two different areas. Again, I'm not going to spoil that because it's kind of part of the story. We've got some gorgeous looking maps. Now, the Lair of the Eye. This is T1. So there's a. Can you see what these things are? There are lots of them, and they are going to be really, really interesting because of what's beneath. It's going to be cool. So this is a series of big squares which hook together. So as you go through, each one is a different encounter, different room completely. So here, if we turn it over, here's T4. The location as well. Again, each one is slightly different. There's the compass. Lots and lots of stuff going on with those, which is really nice to see actually. Barrett's Head. So this is T2. I don't know if this. I think this is just the artwork from the book. I don't think this has been redesigned for Beadle Grimm's. Beadle Grimm's. Correct me if I am wrong, but I'm sure I've seen this. Unless it's been mine's upside down, not that you can tell. Unless it's been adapted. But these are the same maps, at least the same structures there, even if it is coloured in differently. We got T6, lovelies. Oh, these are big. I mean, what are these? 24. They're square. You can kind of see what that is there. I'm not going to give you too much about that, but there is some really nice stuff. And here we go. This is another one. This is bigger. This is P5 to P6, the House of Lairs. Really, really nice. And we have another map here. This is the Gate to Archeron. Big battle scene, look. So like that. More maps. Wow. I mean, there is a ton of maps in here. Is it every single map? I don't know. Oh, this is even bigger. So again, this is huge. Oh, this is something we can actually use. This is so this is the mortuary basement. This is almost where you start, or either the first scene or the next scene, or they've combined the two here. But again, look, gorgeous detail, really vivid colours. I haven't said that enough, but you can see, look, torches are lit, and you see that. There's not great lighting in this room at the moment while I'm doing this, and these colours are really, really popping out. So, fantastic choice. Now, on the flip side, you have a town. You have a town street. Very similar to what we got in Frostmaiden, apart from without the snow, and it's not cardboard. But you've got various room sizes, street sewers access, that kind of thing. So street side there, pavement, and then you got the buildings. We've got some doorways and some windows. So you can put in whatever you want there. Now this is for the sigil street. But that's also kind of a reusable map that you can use in any game. Right, moving on. Here we go. This is Terrace on the Warehouse. Now this is unique to Beadle Grimm's. You'll only find these currently in the Beadle Grimm's books. Who knows if they're going to do it another way? Ooh, I don't know. Who knows if they're going to do it another way? But this is the bonus encounter. There we go. Written by Charlie. Well done, Charlie. I haven't read it yet. I will read it though. So I'll say well done. Hoping it's good. I'm sure it is. One of the best things that I've known Beadle Grimm for a few years now, which is quite strange to say that, but I love their sense of humour. They're very, I would say, they're very kind of on par with not just my sense of humour, but a lot of things. The whole kind of Monty Python-esque springs to mind. And silly things, you know, just silly things that we've all grown up with. And it doesn't matter which side of the pond you're on. It's it's good to see that sense of humour is still there. Right, what's this? Fortune's Wheel. This is your coin. So is this going to be... Oh, wow. Oh, okay. We got a few coins. Look at this. Are they wrapped? They're all the same. So look, let's have a look at these. Which way round do they go? Not sure. But they are all the same. We've got two... So we've got 3 gold coins. Or looking gold. And a silver. And there she is. There's the lady. She's also on the cover of the book. Cover of the tin. These are gorgeous. Really quite nice. It is metal, but I mean the detail on that. Look, lovely. They're not big coins. They're not like we've seen bigger coins before. They're not as big as the completion coins from Beadle Grimm's, but those are really, really nice. Again, part of the story. And it's nice to have a physical artifact you can pass around to your players. I really like that. Nice little pouch. I like that. That's cool. And then we have some more. So we didn't get these with the Golden Vault. We just got the papers and the handouts. So in this, because we got the tin, we've got some more space. So we've got the encounter cards. So we've got Beadle Grimm's DM Vault encounter cards. This is specific encounters to this adventure. You don't get a full set. See what if you don't know, what you do is these ones are going to be specific to the adventure. You might, if there was a zombie, for example, a standard Dungeons & Dragons zombie, they would also include that. But it's nice. These aren't in the monsters manual because these are specific creatures just for this adventure. You probably find it in the Planescape source book, which has the monsters manual, but you're not going to find it in the normal core rulebook monster manual. So, Vargal Reflection. I'm not going to read it out. I'm not going to go through them all. Just that you've got a description, some stats, and what they can do when they attack people is always nice to see as they put those in there. So again, if you need to do anything, do just pause it and go from there. Pause it and read it. You can't read it at the moment, but you can pause it and read it once that catches up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We got loads. It's really nice. Great character art. Great characters as well. There you go. There's the Peacekeeper. Oh look. Cranium rats. And there is a reason that you have to check out the artwork. Absolutely stunning. But if you don't know if I can get in the camera in there that well, it's waiting for that camera to catch up. It makes it really difficult. But look, talk about 3 kobolds in a trench coat. About 100 rats in a body. There we go. Oh, look. What is that thing? Wow. The Eater of Knowledge. I know what it is because I've seen the artwork. I've read the story, so I know what's there. Plus, if you did play the game, the Torment computer game, you will be... Ooh, look at that. You will be in good company. There's no one. There's a Modron. Yeah, Modrons are in this one as well. Look at this. Look at that. Boss monster. Wow. Incredible artwork on some of these. Oh, great artwork. Oof. Look at that. Wow. It makes you, every time you look at a Beadle Grimm product, you want to play it. That's the thing. I think what Beadle Grimm adds to the game, all these, I'm a big fan of encounters. Everyone who plays around the table, we're doing UK Games Expo coming up very soon. And we'll be doing a live game there. And I take these, even if it's just a one shot, I take these along. People always comment on them. I say, like, where'd you get those from? Oh, it's Beadle Grimm's. Don't you heard? It's Beadle Grimm's. Then they are super good because you get a nice big picture like that to go over the DM screen. Or I pass it around. I don't mind. And then for me, it's much bigger. I mean, look at the size of that. It's a notebook size. Rather than... It's more like reading it from the book, but without the book. But you know the cards, the small encounter cards. The print on that is too small. Especially when it's something like this. So having that is really good. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. None of us are getting any younger. And our eyesight is not necessarily getting any better. Yep. Wow. So, fantastic. There we go. So that is all the encounter cards. Let's see if I can put those back. I'm going to try. There we go. No, I've given up. And then here's the artwork I was talking about earlier. So this is on thicker card. They even put it on paper this time. This is nice. So this is artwork all from the book. Location of chapter 1, location of chapter 2. I'm assuming... Oh no, this is artwork from the book and the adventure. Let's have a look. It's hard to do this. Chapter 3, chapter 4. Okay. Fantastic artwork again. I'll show you these. There we go. Boom. There's the other one. I saw it stagger. Oh, there's the map of the bird, the courier. Really, really nice. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know, what would you like to see us play next? As I said, we're currently playing Dragonlance, a Steel Edition. What Beadle Grimm's product would you like to see us play next? Would it be Vecna, perhaps? Maybe. Always happy to. I'm not going to tell you who that is. And that is awesome. It's an awesome part of the story. There we go. Hey, is that just going to be more? Mosaic. If you like Modrons, there they are. Modrons are nuts. does. No. Right, that was a zombie. There we go. That is it, everybody. That is Planescape Torment. Now remember, you don't get the book. You don't get the adventure. You do have to buy that separately. The GM Vault is about having all those extras to bring to your game for your audience. That's the fun. That's the good part. So you can have you can upscale your adventure in many, many different ways. Look at this. All this stuff going in. All these battle maps, gorgeously reprinted. 2 canvas maps. Got my coins in there as well. Then you got all my handouts and all the bits and pieces. Remember all that was in there. So it's not just about maps. Especially if you don't use battle maps and minis and things, you just use imagination. And having a physical handout, just a letter or a poster, that kind of thing, is also still really, really nice. There you go. And that is the lid. There. Now, as I said, I'll put more photos up on our... I've got dust everywhere. More photos up on our Instagram, instagram.com/bandofbadgers. Do go and check that out if you like a closer look. If you have any questions, do let us know put them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer those for you as well. I've got everything coming in shot now. I've raised that too high. There we go. So do let us know, and I'll try and get the answers for you if I don't know them myself. I'll send it over to the guys at Beadle Grimm. And if you like this video and you want to see more, we have a ton of stuff, loads of stuff going on. Just please do remember to like and subscribe. And not just that, please do share it around. If you've got a group, a DM group, a table, family, dogs, pets, neighbors, school, whatever you got, weird aliens, the people you don't talk to, share it with them as well. Until next time, I'll see you again. Bye.